everyone, my name is Janica.
And I am Wala Yvonne.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we will talk about outcomes-based education for OBE.
Not only that, but we will also share with you the importance of OBE.
So without further ado, let's get right into the topic, shall we? What is outcomes-based education?
Outcome-based education, or OBE, became the fundamental philosophy of higher education in our country. All curricula, including that of teacher education, will be anchored in the concept of OBE in terms of
Designing, instructional planning, teaching, and assessing students' learning. Reading about this module will help you understand what OBE is all about and also relate the same to teacher education curriculum as future educators.
You are definitely right about that. Actually, the module included a lot of tips that will help us education students in the making to further expand our knowledge about our students in the future.
I believe that is under the 4 principles of OBE, namely clarity of focus, number 2, designing backwards, number 3, high expectations, and the number 4 principle is expanded opportunities.
You are actually right about that. The 4 principles of OBE is highly essential, especially when we are considering students' ability to retain the lessons they discovered in lecture.
I think the most important of it all was the way it gave such high regard towards considering the ability of students to perform well in school, which is, I think it was mentioned under the 3rd principle, which is high expectations.
The highlight of the 4 principles revolve around planning instruction, teaching, and assessing learning, all of which contribute to fulfill a student's learning journey more successful.
OBE emphasized a lot about setting a goal and achieving it successfully, which is a total giveaway with how it was named. It literally says outcomes-based, which means that the focus is on the end goal, but of course not without considering the steps into achieving that particular end goal. Take a closer look to what exactly is OBE. Let's try to differentiate it with the traditional point of view.
A teacher's role in OBE plays an important role in achieving success of learners. If the teachers are well and able to properly lay out their objectives and be with their students along the way of their learning journey, without a doubt, a student will attain a good learning experience, something that will benefit them in their future careers, and especially as an individual.
I think it's time for us to consider what is the role of learners in outcomes-based education. One of the great benefits of OBE or outcomes-based education is that it makes students aware of what they should be learning, why they are learning it, what should they do while learning, and what are they actually learning. All of this will conclude in their achieved learning outcomes.
These are the following questions a student must ask themselves during a class. It is like a form of realization and self-reflection. And you can also look it up on the module. The topic is entitled, Learner's Responsibility for Learning, if you want to know more about it.
In the perspective of a student, these are the questions they must ask themselves. Number 1, what do I have to learn? Number 2, why do I have to learn it? Number 3, what will I be doing while I am learning? Number 4, how will I know that I am learning? What I should be learning? Number 5, will I have any say in what I learn? And number 6, how will I be assessed? I think this applies in every context. Cooperation is very important, especially in the field of education, and especially in the context of OBE. Since learning is not a one-man role, even if it is student-centered, the role of teachers does not lag behind on its importance on this learning journey. I think that wraps up our little sneak peek about outcomes-based education. I hope we were able to relay the message of OBE, and I hope that you guys are able to see their vision towards learners. And if you want to see and know more about outcomes-based education, go check out the module about it, which is on the description box below. Bye! See you guys on our next vlog. Bye!